Fields and welcome. If you're watching on video, just know that I'm not at home. I'm currently traveling for my 9 to 5 job. I'm in Sacramento, but today is my last day and I'm flying back home tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. So I just want to take a moment to record this video because I just feel called to share this. I have my notes right here. So with the whole astrology, we are coming into the full moon of Taurus, which is happening tomorrow. And also Pluto is coming in Aquarius. And it's been in Pisces and now it's coming into Aquarius. So there's a lot of movement with self individually and the world as a collective. I think we're all done with the bullshit that's going on. Not necessarily related to politics, but we are coming into a revolution in a sense. If you know tarot, this is like the tower energy. So we need to collapse everything that we've known to be true because it no longer serves as like it used to. It probably worked in the past, but that system, process, mindset, the way of doing is just outdated. It's done. And that also applies to technology. We're in the shadow of Aquarius energy and Pluto. We're already seeing a thrive of AI with Tesla, robots, and everything that's going on. So what I'm trying to say is, as an individually, we're probably already seeing it as a collective. Just a little bit to touch base on the politics. We just had the election. I'm not gonna say anything by one side or the other, but I do know with politics, with the president, with the judicial system, everything that's going on, I believe we are all tired of the same system and it doesn't apply to us anymore. So as the world, as a collective, we all want the same thing. We want to make America great again. Yes, that's Trump's slogan, but also the Democrats too. I believe we all want America great. We want freedom. We want more money. We want to feel secured. We want better food system. We want to stop the big farm. I think we all want the same thing. All Democrats, Republicans, push aside, but as a collective, we all want the same thing. So with the age of Aquarius, we want that change, and I believe that we will see whether it's working or not, but we'll come together and help make that decision, make that new change, that new way of thinking. I believe that we will come together and really revolutionize. This is what we need to do going forward. So, anyways, all that aside, just a little touch base on the full moon and with Pluto. So we're probably feeling this boost of energy. And if you're like me, I've been in a funk the past few months. And I mainly it's related to the full moon. I'm sorry. It's related to Mercury retrograde in Leo that happened in July. And I'm a fixed sign. I'm a Taurus myself. So who's a fixed sign like Taurus, Aquarius, and I think Libra. So if you are, oh, I'm sorry, Leo too. If you are feeling that pull during Mercury retrograde last July, we're probably finally feeling out of that pull recently. So it's been a few months. Right now it's November and it's been going on since July. So I got down a few examples. If you're feeling like you're in a funk, well, I have news for you. There are ways to help you get out of the funk, whether you can blame it on astrology or not. So this would be a good guide and just something to keep in your pocket if you're ever feeling like you're in a funk. So let's dive in and let's get started. So particular order. You don't have to follow any particular order. It's just whatever that came to mind. And the last one is probably the most important one. As I mentioned about astrology, when you follow astrology placement, what's happening in the sky, the planets, that also helps gives you that sense of release, that sense of knowing and trusting that anything that's happening in astrology, we should not, let me take that back. We should not follow it 100% to the T. This is just a guidance, clarification on probably a sense of knowing, oh, the planet, what's going on, that's probably why I'm feeling in a funk. So study what's going on in your planet as a collective and with your main three, your big three, your sun, moon, and rising signs. You do some research and get inspired when you feel that boost of energy, and just knowing it gives you that hope, like how can I work with the planet and how that ties with my sign. What do I need to know to make sure that I keep going and not feel that pull and really get into a deep hole when you're feeling in a funk? Because sometimes when you're feeling in a funk, it could really take a toll on you. So having that astrology as your friend, as your guide, to really know like what's going on in the sky and the planet, this just helps give you that energy and release. I wrote down the second one. I wrote down word vomit on paper. So get all of your thoughts out on paper. Sometimes we're overthinking. We have all these things that we need to do or want to do or believe or worries. And when we keep those in our thoughts, it feels like a constant loop. It goes. It feels like you can't let it go, get it out of your brain. So the best way to do that is to journal it out. Just journal, make a list, make a master list, what I like to call it, a master list. And also, sometimes I would put a priority next to it. If it's something that I can need to do it and get it done, I prioritize to number one, two, medium, three, low priority. But rather, without really getting into priority, just get that out of your brain. And it doesn't have to be a list. If it's not something that you need to do or worrying about something, you can just journal, tell a story of how you're feeling, and just let all your emotions, thoughts come out on paper. So that helps get some clarity and get some peace and make space in your brain. Just like let's just sit down, take some time to write it out and just let it go. And it's not necessarily just letting it go. Sometimes writing it out will give you a solution. If you're just worrying about something or just feeling like you're in a funk and you're critical of yourself, then if you're critical of yourself, then writing it out can help you give you that words of affirmation. And you're actually bursting it, saying, I am capable, I can do this. So you are confirming to yourself that everything will work out in your favor. So just need to trust in yourself. It was always amazing how when you just let it flow, and honestly, the best way is to let it flow more than 3 pages. It might seem like a lot, but I noticed after the third page, a lot of guidance, subconscious storytelling. I feel like I get a lot of my answers told after the third page. The next way to get out of a funk is to visualize your best day. Sometimes when we're in a funk, it just means that we have nothing to look forward to. We're just stuck in a rut. We just feel very in a routine and just not exciting. So a nice way to give you that spark of excitement is to close your eyes for 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be long. It could be 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So close your eyes and just think about your current day. If you have plans, if you plan to work, if you plan to do some activity or get together with your friend. So visualize what is your best day. So visualize you waking up, just feeling good and excited for the day, and everything's just working out in your favor. You make breakfast, you work out, you do all your good habits, your routine, and then you get a surprise flower or someone gives you a gift. You are driving to work and you do not hit any red light. It's green light all the way. It's just listening to music or listening to a podcast. Windows down, you're just feeling the breeze. It feels good. So play that as a movie and be detailed, step by step, what that feel like. So it's not just imagining it, but you need to tap in the feeling of it. And just know that your subconscious mind does not know what's the difference between real or imagined. So when you visualize the best day, you are actually rewiring your subconscious mind that that is happening right now. And when you do it over and over and over, visualizing the best way possible over and over instead of limiting beliefs, limiting thoughts. So if you're that type of person that thinks limiting thoughts and limiting beliefs over and over and over, you are conditioned, you are attracting that limiting thought and beliefs. So what's happening around you is confirming those thoughts are true. But we don't want to do that. We want to think empowering thoughts, empowering beliefs. And we know that we are capable. We have the potential. We are able to do anything. We are able to attract everything. Our potential is not defined by other people's thoughts of us. We decide how we want to show up as. So it begins with us and our thoughts, our beliefs. So feel, and also with feeling, when you're feeling that joy, that feeling of gratitude, feeling of knowing, as a feeling that revolving around you, you are a queen of the universe, and everyone just eyes on you. You are just captivating with your energy. You are just meant to show up, and you are protected. And when you feel that energy of queen magnetic energy, so when you have that magnetic energy, you are attracting more of that abundance, more of what you are creating in your reality. You have to feel it to change your vibration, because we are all energy. We are all made up of frequencies. So when our vibration matches the frequency of that thing that we desire, it will attract it almost immediately. But you have to have that emotion. You need to feel it, embody it, and just knowing that it's happening to you and it will happen to you. So after you visualize, take the action, feel that same frequency, and just trust that, hey, I'm gonna make this day great. Let's play. So the next thing to do if you're feeling a funk is to add movement in your day-to-day life. And it doesn't have to be something major like high interval training. And if you all know me, I do not like high interval training. It really takes a toll on my energy, but if that fits you, that's something that you enjoy doing, by all means, keep it up. But any kind of movement, so it could be hot yoga, walking, pole dancing, and even just like walking outside, yoga, stretching. So add movement in your body because sometimes when we're in a funk, we're usually not exercising. And I'll tell you, 99% of the time, if you're feeling in a funk, you are not exercising. So when you are not exercising, you have stagnant energy stuck in your body. So when you add movement, you're moving the energy in your body. You're moving it and getting it out. So why do some people like to exercise when they're pissed off or upset? And every time that you exercise, you release endorphins and you're just feeling really good. You're feeling energized. You're feeling positive. You're feeling confident. Like, yes, damn, I feel good. I look good. It's time to get into the day and just make it great. So that's almost that is almost an immediate way to get out of a funk. So anytime you're in a funk and you want immediate results, exercise. Next on my list is probably gonna surprise you because I often talk about how social media, like scrolling mindlessly, can really affect your habit, affects your mindset. But we all scroll. We like to watch videos. We like to connect with others. It's a way to get involved with the community. So scrolling is unavoidable. And especially like me, I have a business in social media. So it guarantees that we will scroll. So instead of saying do not scroll, I am saying scroll intentionally. What I mean by that, make sure that you are mindful of who you follow. So make sure that you follow people that lift you up and follow people that inspires you and want to improve yourself. Anytime that you scroll and you follow someone that just drains your energy or gives you negative thoughts or give you that sense of jealousy or making you feel bad about yourself, that includes fitness influencers. Sometimes they inspire, or their intention is to inspire us, but it depends on how we interpret it. So if I'm watching it and it makes me feel bad, not inspired, not motivated to let's go to the gym, but instead it's just like, oh, why can I look like her? Why can I just have her life? So if you're telling yourself that, it doesn't have to be forever, but click unfollow. Don't follow that person if it's giving you that negative thought, that negative belief, and that drains your energy because your energy, your love for yourself is so valuable. So when you're feeling in a funk, make sure that you protect what you scroll. So oftentimes we scroll, we are tapping into our subconscious mind. So our subconscious mind really absorbs and take in everything quickly because we are in a theta state, that theta frequency state. So it's almost like a meditative frequency state, which means we're more likely to absorb and rewire our subconscious mind. So when you are thinking negative thoughts or feeding negative feeds and videos, that will increase the likelihood to rewire to believe that negative thoughts or negative video, and you're attracting more of that. So if you're watching videos of people beating up or hurting animals, whatever that may be, you are attracting more of that because you are rewiring your subconscious mind to filter and see more of that. So what I mean is to unfollow anyone that brings you down. And with Instagram, TikTok, and I believe YouTube Short, they have a logarithm, which means the more you watch those videos, or longer you watch those videos, they will bring up more similar videos just like it. So make sure that you take charge of the algorithm, just knowing, no, I don't want to see this scroll, but anything that brings you joy, that brings you gratitude, appreciation, and inspiration, and knowledge, education on bettering yourself, then watch more of that. And the algorithm will bring you more of that video to watch, to improve, to inspire. So take charge of what you want to watch on social media. Be mindful. Sometimes we get lost in our heads, we're scrolling, and then 1 hour passes, and we're like, where'd the time go? Oh shit, I've been on social media for an hour. So instead, try to be mindful, which means come to your attention, be aware. I'm scrolling, it's been 10 minutes, I'm gonna scroll for 5 more minutes. What am I looking at? Is this aligned with my higher self? Is this aligned to how I want to feel? And make sure that you're attentive and being aware of what you want to watch. And also, when you're feeling inspired, just a tip, Instagram and TikTok has a save feature. And I always like to create folders and save videos. So for example, videos about manifestation, videos about fitness, exercise, different exercises, how I can implement in my routine, macro recipes, ideas. So I create different folders so I could go back to later. And sometimes when you're feeling in a funk, you can create a folder that is all about creativity, giving you creative ideas or really happy videos. If you're feeling like laughter, then save it. And anytime you're feeling in a funk, you could go back to it and just laugh. It'll give you that boost of energy. So we're about halfway through my list and not sure what time it is, but I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna try to hurry and get through the lesson. I'm gonna try not to ramble on too much. But the next on my list is to surround yourself with friends. And what I mean by friends who you have a stimulating conversation, just friends that lift you up, friends that inspire you, who are positive, curious about your life, that makes you feel good and gives you knowledge and wisdom. So surround with your friends to give you that boost of energy. Sometimes we're in a funk, we're stuck at home, or we're isolating ourselves. So get out, surround with energy, surround with friends, and you'll see a boost in your energy. And what's the opposite of funk? Funk. How to get in a magnetic energy. Another reason why you're probably in a funk is because you don't have any goals. And this is so important because life is all about goals. We are human. We are meant to hit that checkpoint. And once we achieve that checkpoint, we need to have another goal, that other aspiration to motivate us to keep going in life. We strive for growth. We want to grow. We want to improve ourselves. So it's okay to set goals, and it's okay to want change. So when we set goals, that gives us motivation and sense of I'm ready to do the work. Let's get there. No matter how hard it is to get there, I'm going to figure it out. So make sure that you set your goals, but be mindful of what kind of goals. And what I mean by goals is you can set weekly goals, daily goals, career goals, fitness goals, and just make sure that you have multiple goals. And what I mean by that, multiple checkpoints. So let's just say that you want to lose 50 pounds. When you set that goal, 50 pounds, when do you want to hit that 50 pounds? All right, you need to put that down. So let's just say 1 year from now, you want to lose 50 pounds. So let's break it down by monthly. So in 12 months, how many pounds will I lose every month to achieve that weight loss? Maybe I'm trying to figure out to buy maybe 2 pounds a month. So 2 pounds a month or 4 pounds a month will make it able to achieve that goal. It will seem more realistic. So every time 1 month passes, if it's 4 pounds, so every week I set a goal to lose 1 pound. Losing that 1 pound or half a pound if you're doing 2 to 4, I get excited. I'm like, yes, I did it. I lost a half a pound. I lost 1 pound. I'm on my way to that 50-pound goal. So that 50-pound goal doesn't feel so far. It feels so overwhelming. It's like, it's gonna take forever to get there. But breaking it down to mini goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and setting that timeline to making it achievable. I set that goal, how I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be on a macro meal plan. I need to figure out my macros. I need to figure out what my grocery list for that week. So every Sunday, I'm gonna come up with my meal plan, and I will put it in my Fitness Pal app, get my week ready, including snacks, just making sure that I'm not overeating. Fitness plan. I'm going to come up with my fitness plan, come up with exercise 4 days a week, and make optional 5th day of the week if I want to add another one. So doing that, setting goals, setting realistic goals to the point where step by step, this is how I can achieve it. When you set goals, it gives you more of that sense of motivation, willingness to get out of bed, make life great, to be hopeful of the future, be hopeful of the present. Beautify yourself, get a manicure, do your hair, dress up. You don't necessarily have to spend hundreds of dollars to get this done. My nails is about half of it is fake and the rest of it is real. And so I've been painting it over because I don't want to spend another $100, $200 for getting my nails done. So I'm doing it myself, and I did my nails and it looks just fabulous. if I could say so myself. And just comb my hair, dress up, feel good, instead of just feeling like a bum if you're in pajamas or sweatpants or oversized shirt. And if, well, you're feeling in a funk because you're dressing like a funk. You're not taking care of yourself. So do a bath, do your hair, feel good, put your makeup on, and just feel like I am in the energy that I want to be in. I'm not letting the energy control me. And as I mentioned before about using Instagram to inspire creative projects, but the next on my list is to find a creative outlet. So let yourself go. Try a new project. Do some art. Build something. Dance. We are often so critical of ourselves that we just beat ourselves up and we feel stuck. We are critical of ourselves and we don't even start. We don't even try. We are just staying right where we are and we're not going anywhere. So no wonder we're in a funk. So to release that stagnant energy, find a creative outlet. Doodle, paint, dance, scream, really just move. And also, we often hold ourselves back. I can't dance. I can't sing. Well, that's no wonder you're in a funk because you're so critical of yourself. So let yourself go and just have fun and just love your body and let it flow and just love your art. Let the creative flow and you'll start to feel that energy kind of release and it's moving and